Am I moving too fast? I ain't leaving alone. Feels like I could be honest. We both know, and that's why I wanna know how many drinks would it take? I hate Scandinavian anything. Not really. It's my least favorite thing. The entire world. Shit! This is so bad. I hate that noise. It's two noises. My phone and there was a laptop. Drive a person insane. Fork! Your rook can't move in a manner that defends the bishop. Ha 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 ha! And I do my puzzles, bitch. Shit. Ah! Trying to win this thing on time. Wow. As promised. Move 2252. Jackass. Try to survive. It'd be hard to not take that. Ah! Too slow. And too bad. Boop. Fine, I'll take the queen. Must be a misogynist. Okay. Let me try to get to 2120, then I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Spent way too much time on this shit. Something's coming to the e-file. No? Fine. Damn it. Check. Yep. Good job. It's a fast game. That's pathetic. I guess it's fine. It'll be even. So I'll fork you real good. Now we're even. Hashtag get forked. It's trending. Just move you. Mind just move your shit for me. I'm gonna go ahead and use my multiple knights to gallop. Okay. Go right ahead. I'm not scared of you. I'm a little bit scared of you. Oh, man. Watch out for knight forks here. Kiss my ass. One more. All right, Stacey, you get a lot of H's in your name. You don't know how to spell, or your parents didn't know how to spell. I can't imagine you got good genetics handed down to you. Jackass. Okay. Fine. Boop. Oh, man. Have it? I don't fear you at all. Not even a little bit. Oh, no. Stop talking shit, Dayton. Ah! Oh, no. Yeah, too slow. Why do I do that, man? I'm zoning it out. I'm at that point where I do need to take a break, though. That's not a good move, but in speed chess, a lot of times it's more about being quick and decent than it is being good. Yeah, it's all right. Good move. Yep. Ah! Yep, I agree. In speed chess. Now let me finish this game. I don't need to blow this lead. Really bad. So you could not have an out. There it is. Yeah. Sure. This didn't go exactly how I wanted. It doesn't matter. You're out of time. Okay. Just kiss my ass. Leave me alone. You can't re-challenge and get better. I don't know how. People that re-challenge are the ones who just spiral and spiral and never look at their games, and I'm guilty of that. But that's part of knowing who you are in life. Oh, well, you have a problem. No, I'm just going to not re-challenge. Solve my problem. Don't put me on meds, bitch. All right, 22:44. Got 22:44 after work, and I should have stopped. But some of the streamers who I watched during COVID, I jokingly called them my chess teachers, and I have nothing against, really anyone. But I wouldn't associate with them. My friend shot himself on April 1st of 2019. Narodisky overdosed. U.S. chess did nothing but watch it happen. The knock on me will always be, okay, well, you can't be trusted. I'll tell you, the H-1B abuse is disgusting. That was my alternative. I was never coached. Should clear my name, but that's not how it works. Ask Hans Niemann. So if I can't be trusted, okay, he's just gonna look out for himself and shit on brands. All right, no problem. Hopefully I can get big enough and I'm funny enough to make a living off ad revenue, and I'll be alone. That's cool. But no one helped me. They kissed Tyler One's ass. You want to talk about an asshole? Tyler One's hateful. Tyler One hates grandmasters. I don't know why he thinks everyone can become a grandmaster, but he's incorrect. I have a lot of respect for grandmasters. So I'm going to play chess because I enjoy it. But when I was watching during COVID lockdown, of course, you believe what you hear if you don't know the industry or the sport. Okay, adults are going to fizzle out around 1,400. That's pretty good. Watch PogChamps. Most of them aren't even near 1,000. So I assume that was true, but that's absolutely not true. I'm going to be better than the Anna Kramling tier unless they dedicate their time to actually getting good at chess instead of streaming. Because Anna's 2,300. But I was 22:44, and I'm sitting there after work at about 4 or 5 a.m. going, man, 2,300, let's go. But I have that window after I'm not sleeping where I'm really alert. It just doesn't last long. So once I hit that wall, it's over. You can wave $1 million in front of my face. I'm going to lose on time. I'm going to make stupid blunders. I need to go to sleep. But I didn't because I wanted to be 2,300, and then I spiraled back down to like 1,900, and I'm building it back. I'm going to kill everybody until about 2,200. That's when I get consistently challenged. The way I look at it in all time controls. Until 2,200, I'm the better player if I'm rested. But I could lose. It's not like I'm going to dominate them anymore, and I have to be, again, rested. So I'm going to get all my time controls, which is bullet, blitz, rapid, back within 100 of my peak. In bullet, that means 100 below my peak will be 21:44. In rapid, it'll be 21:13. In blitz, it would be, I don't remember. I think it'd be 21:30 because my peak should be 22:30. Mm-hmm. 22:30, yeah. So I'm going to get back within 100 in all of those. Then I'm going to take a break, and one time control at a time, probably starting with bullet. I'm going to go to 2,200, maybe even try to get 2,300. But the way I look at it, if one is more than 100 rating points below his or her peak, you probably have a problem, and you should really never be more than 100 below your peak. If you're more than 100 below your peak, you have spiraled. You need to go to sleep. You need to try something different and get back to within 100. We all lose games, of course, and we all have bad runs and good runs, but shouldn't go more than 100 below. in this stream, if I can get my rapid back within 100, I'll be happy. Oh, first I'm going to get them all over 2100. Sorry. Each time control back over 2100. And then I'm going to go from 2100 to back within 100 of my peak in each time control. Then I'll get my shit together and set records. Okay. Okay, now my volume. I want my volume back. I recommend going 20 at a time, especially in speed chess. It would make sense to assume we can go. I say I can't talk and do this. More than 100. Or sorry, we could go longer without needing rest because it's a faster game, and that's probably true. But it's more so you don't spiral. Up or down 20, take a walk, do something to reset. And also do as I say and not as I do. So I've already got my pawns messed up here. Jackass. The only one with horses who can gallop. My horses aren't mobile. Okay, you're still going to be, what's the word, not intelligent? Why did you say stupid, Dayton? Not intelligent is the same as stupid. It sounds more hateful when I say stupid. You just lack intelligence. That's all. No matter where you go, my bishop will cover. You must move your rook. Else you lose it. I'll be getting that pawn and I'll be pinning stuff. Yeah, good job. If the queen abandons, nah. You good? Ten minutes. Get your brain out of bullet mode. Start working. It's forced. Need to defend that knight. I can't really do that. Because you need to move that. If you try here, then I will be taking things. Okay, so now what that does is you need to react to it immediately, because else I'm going to be taking that. A knight move would feel fine to deter that, because if your knight moves, then you have a rook and a queen on my knight, and my queen is 2 moves away from going there, which I don't probably want it to happen anyway. Yeah, okay. I don't have a problem with that. But also what that does is any shenanigans here, you don't have this check to buy you time and eliminate that fork. Getting good. I'm hesitant to bucket amateur chess with online chess, because online chess is just a notch below everything. It's not real. It's very insulting to good club players, let alone professional athletes. What the fuck are you doing? To praise people who get a decent online rating. And I mean, my level is decent. So 1800 is dog shit. No offense to my chess army. I believe in all of you. It's very insulting to good club players, let alone professional players. But I'm just surviving off middle game. I haven't tried in a year. I haven't attended lectures. I've been working. So, in my opinion, it's just disgusting to not be at least 1800 and probably higher in all time controls. That's fine. No, clown. Focus. 1, 2, 3. Derust. Zelb. 1, 2, 3. At least you can count to 3. Should know good at chess. Okay, what are you doing? You think you're clever? I think you're not. Let's see who's correct. I bet it's me. Just like most of the moves in this battle, I've been the superior decision maker. Okay. That was easy. I meant to order one of those easy buttons. It was trending probably when I was in high school. Was it Staples? That was easy. Didn't make me work for it. Now shut up, Dayton, and finish the game. What am I talking about? There's no way to screw it up. There was no way to screw it up as soon as I hit go. Loser. There's only one move, right? I guess there's two. Okay. Is that what I do? I just keep pushing this pawn. I've not made this super easy on myself, but I'll be fine. That's what I do, yeah. And then I'm hidden. You can't take that pawn. It does take me a while to get out of bullet mode. I mean, because none of that's going to happen in a bullet game. It's not going to be that, I wouldn't say complicated, but not provoking. Sig is here, of course, there. No, I'm just going to take on g7 because that forward does no good after here. In fact, it loses, apparently. So I'm here. I could. But these pawns are, though they're double, they're kind of nice because the queen can't work double duty there. I just killed you. In spite of my better judgment, I'm going to try to get my bullet back within 100 of its peak. No shit. You didn't even see your rook was there. See, man, we're just all addicted to this. Anyone that's rested or focused at all, even if you're not a very good player. These people are a joke. See, we're just addicted. This is a drug. I can't promote it. I'm just gonna win. I can't promote it. I'm just gonna climb Chess Mountain higher than anybody else that didn't play as a kid. First steps to control my thoughts. Thought I'd be some type of silly chess influencer, and now I'm gonna be a chess player. I'm not doing it. I mean, this is terrible for your mental health. You're so predictable. Clown. Shit. Just such a bad weakness to have. Now I'll move it. Your horse can't gallop in a manner that affects that square. Okay. Clown. Are you introducing yourself? I am artist, or are you I am artist? Huh? It's a big difference. Big difference. Artist. Ah. Speeches. I'm not able to survive. It wasn't a good decision. It's poorly played by the opponent. I do believe. Because now you got to accept. I mean, you got to trade things. You got to do it. And it's got to start with the queen. Of course. It's got to be queen check immediately. These people are dog shit. It's got to be queen check immediately. You're so fucking bad. I'm closing back in on 99.8 percentile of all bullet chess players on the platform. Well, that have played in the last 90 days, I guess, which I would expect most to have. Okay, what am I supposed to do there? Now I'm not before. I'm really not before. I'm gonna end up 2,400 something for the end of this year, and then we'll see what happens. Moron. See, this is a scam. Somebody give me a chance. All incentives to be a chess player. I just turned 31 years old. It's a little older than I'd like. For the project, how strong can an adult get? But this is just making me worse. All incentives, no brand risk. No brand risk. Nah, he's not really an employee. Not even close, actually. Just a waste of fucking time. Let's go walk it up. Nova, car, let's go. let's go. Randall, what are you doing? Me and Mr. I'll get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad. Baby, won't you spend the night? Yeah. If you let me in, then I'ma make you feel so special, girl. Oh, oh. Thinking about you, girl, got my mind on you. You know the mother ain't me. I got that 12 there for you. The 12 there. What's her name? Who sings that? Oh, me and Mr. I'll get along so good. It's Mary J. Blige. What am I doing? You don't have that on She Music Direct? That's a big hit. Come on. Hey, Jim. Don't it seem like I'm always there when it matters, but missing most of the other time a terrible pattern. The rewards I see from working to make me an addict. There's way more people that want it than people that have it. I don't get it. I'm always thinking too good when they call me to my system. Guess I sure know how to pick them, and I'm always so regret. Yeah, I'm always so regret, and I always make it harder on whoever's coming next. It goes up and down, she's up and down. She's crying out, she'll laugh again. 'Cause we on the rise, she here with us, and expensive shit just keeps happening. She loves it. She stares at me like, who does this? And we hold hands while I pray that she's not the type of hold grudges. I'm wrong. No good. this ain't no fun. Lord knows that I should run off with the right one. Oh, me and Mr. Wrong get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad. Tingle at night, that my Mr. Wrong. No, I could like that. I'm moving on. I love my Mr. Wrong. You calling alright? Screaming at me, don't do it, Mary. I guess they never had one. Ooh. No, because I grew up in a generation before social media. You married your high school sweetheart. Might not have been as perfect for you, but marriages lasted longer. Notice I say marriages last longer instead of more marriages lasted forever. Like that, ain't no way that I'm moving on. I love my Mr. Wrong. On me, he's gonna go and hit on my friends. And you know that he cheats. Ooh. Mine, my mind, my Mr. Wrong. Get along so good. Enough. I recommend just adopting a dog and dying alone. Yeah, I see Dad do that. More time for this puppy. I recorded a TikTok video. It was hilarious. When I play chess in bed, which I try not to play inside unless I'm streaming, it's very unhealthy. But she'll turn her butt to me. You know, Nova loves me because I'm her savior, right? Yeah, Dad, yeah. So she'll cuddle with me, and then when I start playing chess, she'll turn her butt to me because I stop petting her. And when I put my phone down, a lot of times she'll turn back around. So I get the butt to show me, Dad, you're playing chess instead of petting me or brushing me. I don't like this. So then when I put the phone down, oh, it's nose time again. And she'll turn back around and bring her face right by mine. You're so sweet. Yeah. Okay. We'll come back. We'll sing that, play a little more rapid. I'm trying to break these down into shorter sessions. Because at my best, again, I'm just going to slaughter everyone below 2,200. And I mean, these are the best in the world, probably the most talented. But either way, the best in the world. And they played since they were 4 also. It would be interesting to know, and there's no way to study this, like how strong the tier 1 players, which Hans is kind of right on the fringe of the tier 1. How strong they would have been had they started at different ages. But somehow got an opportunity to play a bunch still. That's the challenge with adults, the main challenge. How would you know? You can never play as much as these people did when they were kids. There's no way. Even if you had a full-time job in chess, you're still going to probably want to try to find a wife or husband. You're probably going to want to stay in touch with friends. When you're a kid, you might not even have friends. And your friends are probably at your hobbies. So you'll see them at your hobbies while you're training more. It's just impossible to know, but I would have to assume that it wouldn't be over 3,000 if you didn't play as a kid. What's wrong? So good. If I hear the moon, it still needs space. And I could fly alone, still in space. All right, that was going, Kendall. That was American Sensation of Future Chess. Hans Niemann. Say bye. Say bye. Oh. Like those gymnasts. They use each other as like platforms, and they do handstands and stand on each other, flip each other around, right? Good teamwork. You're after that. In that song with Mary J. Blige, I think Drake said, "There's a lot more people who want it than people who have it." Man, made me an addict. There's a lot more people who want it than people who have it. I kind of sort of want it. I prefer to play chess for a living, but history of gambling, I need to work at a casino one way or another. Because whether I end up wealthy or make a normal salary or less, I'm going to gamble it away if I don't work in that environment. So I kind of want it. Neurodisc overdosed. I don't want it that bad. Jennifer Shahade was reinstated, which I kind of view that like the Christopher Yu. I'm not saying that she was wrong and Yu was right. I'm saying I would prefer her not be banned or be consistent at the beginning of the ban for, going to social media, calling it out, or termination, whatever you want to call how Jennifer Shahade was treated. And just say she has this long. Now what they're doing is, see, we punish her, but now we're going to please everybody too. So don't do that, but we're reasonable. And I just don't like that. And in the chess community, such logical minds, they just say it. Just say what her punishment is, and then after that sentence, if you will, if we messed up, we should have held that Ramirez guy accountable. But she has this long before we let her back, because though we didn't do what we should have, she didn't do what she should have. I don't like letting her back, and I don't mind to not renew my membership. The call it out stuff is what killed Daniel Naroditsky, and there are real problems in the world. So life's too short to be worried about getting called out. I'll probably end up just doing it on social media for fun. And if I make a living doing it, great. But again, after the Naroditsky stuff, I don't know how chess.com can write articles. You do the same thing to Hans Niemann. It's beyond cruel. So I'm not going to stress about it too much. But I like doing this. It got me through COVID because I'm not going to stress about it too much. I know there are things you can do to maximize your chances with content. One of those being kiss a little more ass than I do, so you can get in that circle. But I just don't care. My TikTok is where I put what I call musical rants. I'll sing popular songs. I'll mix in my thoughts on the verses, but it's not really a freestyle. The foundation is a song that is already popular, and then I'm talking in between verses to be funny. And also that's right down my alley, because though I can play sheet music, flawlessly, it bores the shit out of me, and I haven't practiced enough because it bores the shit out of me to do it well on my first time. It usually takes me 2 or 3 times to master a song on piano if I'm playing it note for note. So it's good because I can not look. I can mostly chord. If there's a really iconic riff, I can memorize that before I even start playing, and that way I don't have to slow down when I get there. That's my musical rants on TikTok. Facebook is song covers, a few songs I wrote with, of course, video of me playing them. And SoundCloud, I move songs throughout the transport change management process, like in software, because I miss it and I had no referrals, so I'll never get to do that again. And that was the saddest, maybe not the saddest thing, but during COVID lockdown, I'm like, what if I never get to do this again? I didn't love everything about it, but the things I didn't love were more the corporate red tape. And it's very frightening when 60-year-olds who do not have to live in this, we got to deal with the war too, Dayton. Like, yeah, you don't have to deal with AI replacing you. Not replacing you at one company, but replacing you in general. Back in the day, the generation above mine, my parents, if you didn't get a promotion, you could try again next cycle, but you're probably not going to get demoted. At worst, you might have to transfer or do a horizontal so you can get more experience and be more qualified for the promotion. But you're not just getting replaced en masse by robots. Like Oracle just laid off 18% of their workforce in one swipe, 30,000 humans in one. And again, that skill set is probably not needed elsewhere, so they have no hope. It's just so beyond the normal unfairness and sadness and pain that should be appropriate for life. It's inhumane. It's bye-bye. No one told you thank you. No human even handled it. It's just to mass your numbers up. And you're probably not going to find anything else. There's no hope. And when I realized I would never get to probably do the software stuff again, like that was why I had the idea to do my SoundCloud that way. Because of course it's not software. I'm probably so rusty I wouldn't even be any good anymore. Not that I was elite in software, but I was good enough. And so I kind of move my songs to the change management process like that, from development to test or quality to production or go live. And if I have something that's good, I'm going to put it on Facebook. So TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube are my main ones. And then I do what I just mentioned on SoundCloud, which is more of a trial. If they get a lot of plays or something, I might record it. But it's just not worth it to me to do more than that. Of course, if someone emails me and wants to pay me a good living, I'll stream on Twitch or do whatever they want me to do, but it won't be chess.com. Because again, you want to talk about hateful or I'm disagreeable or, he's a brand risk. Man, I've offered for a long time on LinkedIn and on YouTube, and I was connected with some of them. Incentives. I'm not a part of your company. I'm not a brand risk. If I do something crazy, if I get in trouble, it's not even attached to you because it was just an agreement on incentives for me to play chess. You get $0 until whatever ratings are agreed upon. Incentives. So I could tell my mom I had a job and I wasn't just a crazy adult trying to play a kid's game. But no one helped me, and now they can kiss my ass forever. Again, my friend shot himself. He overdosed, and they just watched it happen, and then they're going to write articles. Reminds me of corporate writing articles about mental health awareness. Well, I thought I might not want to be alive anymore. So, brand risk. I mess everything up. I can't work as part of the team, maybe so. But if I can't make it on my own and do social media, I don't want to do social media. So that's my content strategy: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. I could probably do it better. I could probably get more views, a little more ad revenue if I did it, right, and I followed what people in the industry are doing better. I just don't care. But I did this during COVID, and when I was teaching myself chess, I would take music breaks because once you get to 1,000 or so, when you're brand new, you got to kind of learn. You got to kind of study some openings initially. Not study openings in the sense you need openings and you can't survive on middle game tactics. Study openings so you at least get out of the opening with something. You're not studying openings to get an advantage. You're just studying openings to make sure that you're going to be in a middle game that's survivable. So I would just play a song or sing a song or go on a walk and sing to my dog or explain the opening to my dog and then come back. And I just kind of kept doing that. That's my YouTube lives. Brings back good memories, or at least making the most out of a very hard time in COVID lockdown. And I will probably always do this because it makes me happy-ish. You're so lazy, you took your time to figure me out. That's why you take me. Wait, what's the point of turning me on? Hey boy, I really wanna be with you. Cause you're just my type. When I'm not, I want a boy could take it over. Looking for a guy to put in work. Oh. Oh, na, what's my name? Oh, na, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? And I also think we're going to be transitioning into a period of time where adults are going to be trying things like this. I mean, not quitting your job. Employers are going to accept reality, which is, though I generally side with older or boomer type mindset because my dad is a bit of a hard ass. I mean, he's mellowed out now that he's older, and I have nothing but good things to say about my dad when he coached me. But my friends would agree that my dad's kind of a hard ass. And he was harder on me. So I generally like the boomer mindset. But in business, sometimes I'm like, I'm not saying you're wrong, but could you just acknowledge what is about to happen with AI, what is happening in tech? It's very different. And I think employers, in part because younger people will begin getting leadership roles that think more like millennials and Gen Z, but also just because I think boomers will accept and we're not going to change them, and they are right in the sense there are a lot of variables we didn't have to deal with. So yeah, just make sure it's separate from our brand, but have your TikTok, have your music. That's coming. So more adults will be trying things, and for the first time ever, you don't have to move to Nashville. In the case of music, you can start a TikTok and have a family. It's much more responsible when you don't have to up and move and go at 11 p.m. to sing at bars for years with no guarantee. You can just go on TikTok, and someone might say, hey, we're not going to give you a living, but we think you're good enough to where here's a little something to show we believe in you. Move to Nashville. Then you can talk to your family about it. But to just up and move to Nashville with no connections like you used to have to, and just go to bars with your guitar, hope they need somebody and that you're good enough, that's a whole different level of immature risk-taking. So there'll be a lot of adults doing this while being normal people, raising families, having careers, and no one will think anything of it. And then lastly, there is so much stress in the world, from war to mass layoffs. COVID variants still pop up sometimes. Who knows if that booster is going to kill us in 3 years? So just coping. This is a good way to cope. And I like seeing channels. That's why I like Belisa Chess's channel. I'm sad she quit playing chess. I like hearing how people cope, because usually they're passionate about whatever they did to cope with a hard time. And I don't even care if I agree or if I like your hobby. If you're passionate about it, I will listen. It's an exciting time, but there's a lot of bullshit going on in the world too. Okay. Don't it seem like I'm always there when it matters, but missing most of the other time? A terrible pattern. Wasn't I scrolling? Don't it seem like I'm always there when it matters, but missing most of the other time? A terrible pattern. The rewards I see from working and made me an addict. There's way more people that want it than people that have it. I don't get it. I would hate to think I tricked them. They fall victim to my system. Guess I should know how to pick them all. And I'm always her regret. Yeah, I'm always her regret. And I always make it harder for whoever's coming next. It goes up and down, just up and down. She's crying now, but she'll laugh again, because we on the rise, and she here with us, and expensive shit just keeps happening, and she loves it. Yeah. And she stares at me like, who does this? And we hold hands while I pray that she's not the type to hold grudges. I'm wrong. Bad boys ain't no good. Good boys ain't no fun. Lord knows that I should run off with the right one. Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad. We got a special thing going on, me and Mr. Even if I try, no, I never could give him up, 'cause his love's like that. Ain't no way that I'm moving on. Oh, I love my Mr. Wrong. Woo! And also, 95% of the music that makes it mainstream is related to love, coping with loss. And I don't know if it'll be a pandemic again, but it would be more likely to be a war that traps us inside again, even though there'll be hacks, and the war would be so unlike anything we've ever experienced. It would be safer than going outside, because it'll be inconsistent. Like we won't hear soldiers are crossing an ocean. Here's time to prepare. We're winning the war. We're losing the war. It will be hack, outage, backup, safe to drive, stoplights not working again. And even though it could affect the internet, it would be
safer just be inside and live in some type of metaverse concept. That could definitely happen in my lifetime. And because of that, I mean, already people aren't meeting in person, whether it be making friends or especially romantic relationships. I think dating apps are kind of dying, but it's way more likely to meet on a dating app than it is, generically like in the past or organically. So we will kind of advertise ourselves on social media platforms for business and, of course, content creators, brand deals, but also that will just be like a resume and a dating profile and everything. It will be like, here's my YouTube. Instead of we met on Tinder, it will be, he slid into my DMs and DMs being so creepy. And I think especially women are so done with weeding through it. They don't know who to trust. It will be like, here's my channel. Well, what are you asking me out? Or what? Here's my channel. I don't even know. And you'll submit your channel as a signal of interest, whether you're making friends or looking for a wife, husband. You would just submit your channel. That's just likely what's going to happen. But everyone will have to have it. And it will definitely replace resumes soon because ChatGPT is already writing resumes and it's pissing employers off. So why would you do paper resumes? You'll have to submit your TikTok channel or some version of it. Essentially, everyone will be an influencer, even for more normal jobs. At least starting out, that's how you will get it.
Hung up off your good. Woo! You calling, I run. My family's screaming at me, don't do it, Mary. I guess they never had none. Yeah. Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad. We got a special thing going on. Me and Mr. Wrong. Even if I try, no, I never could give him up, 'cause his love's like that. Ain't no way that I'm moving on. I love my Mr. Wrong. And when he put that love in on me, baby, I can't think of nothing that'll make me ever walk out. I love my, and we be kissing and touching on me now. I can't help but I must be out of my mind, but going so strong. I love my Mr. Wrong. Ain't no way that I'm moving on. I love my Mr. Wrong. Yeah. Bad boys ain't no good. And good boys ain't no fun. Bad boys ain't no good. Good boys ain't no fun. Lord knows that I should run along with the right blood.
But no. That's why Drake says, what was that song? I used to save hoes with a mask and a cape, but now I'm like, nah, love, I'm good, go away. Yeah. Have fun with Mr. Wrong. Yeah, I'll settle for this asshole that wants to marry me and take care of me and pay for dates.
Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad. We got a special thing going on. Even if I tried, no, I never could give him up, cause his love's like that. Ain't no way that I'm moving on. I love my Mr. O. I love my Mr. O. And when you put that loving on me, baby. Let's sing this first. And the great thing about my content approach, though again, it's not perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect with my content strategy. I can always chop these up later or use an AI tool to clip it and put it somewhere else once it's out there. And I don't know why everyone that has a dream, and I wouldn't say, you may say I'm a dreamer, but why not have it's called a minimum viable product in business. Let's put something out there, and I'm way past that. I should stop. I'm having too much fun. And then you might, a year later, 2 years later, the next day, a week later, get a call. Hey, we want to pay you. We think you could do this. Why not have it out there? Why not have it exist? What's my name? What's my name? Do, do, do. I'll play this on the piano next. Nah, nah, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? I heard you good with them soft lips. Yeah, you know word of mouth. Now to say something, right? Cause I've been trying to work it out. Oh, good weed, white wine. I come alive in the nighttime. Traffic jam to finish, girl. Maybe we could do it 20 minutes, girl. Say my name, look, wear it out. It's getting hot, crack a window, air it out. I can get you through a mighty long day. Soon as you go, the text that I write is gonna say, oh, nah, nah. Oh, nah, nah, what's my name? Nah, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Doesn't have Drake's part in here? That's annoying. Why would you give me half the song? Oh boy, I wanna be lose my time. Nah, nah, nah. Baby, cause you're just my type. Nah, 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 nah. Cause you're just my type. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? I heard you good with them soft lips. Yeah, you know word of mouth. This is the 90s or something, right? So I've been trying to work it out. Good weed, white wine. I come alive in the nighttime. Yeah. Okay, where we go. Only thing we have on is the radio. Let it play. You say you gotta leave, but I know you wanna stay. You just waiting on the traffic jam to finish, girl. Things that we could do with 20 minutes, girl. Say my name, wear it out. It's getting hot, crack a window, air it out. I can get you through a mighty long day. As soon as you go, the text that I write is gonna say, oh, nah, nah, what's my name? Oh, nah, nah, what's my name? Oh, nah, nah, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Where did I be? Then with your arms around me. Back and forth you ride me. So I surrender to every word you whisper. And every door you enter, I will let you in. Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go a long time with a girl like me. Hey boy, be with you, cause you're just my type. Oh nah, 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 nah. Need a boy to put in work. I'm looking for again. Take it. Oh, 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 oh. Let's play it. Go with the light on. I got to put in work out.
What's going on, love? You okay? No. You alright? No. What are you doing? You alright? You okay? You okay? You are? What's wrong? Yeah. You good? So, you know where the mouth.
amazing. You took the time to figure me out. That's why you take me way past the point of turning me on. Oh, nah, what's my name? 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 And everybody.
I'm gonna start doing that. The best I've been on piano was during COVID when I was practicing daily. And I'm good enough to where I can, look at a song a couple times, rehearse it, and play it well if I can prepare. But I'm gonna sing it, play it on guitar, get the chords in my head, then actually play it properly on piano. Not singing, actually trying to improve my piano. Yeah.
I can fly you to the moon if you still need space.
Oh, this has actually got pretty good tabs. I didn't figure it would. A lot of Mike Studd's songs. At best, you can find the chords, and then you might be able to find them on Chordify if you can't find on Ultimate Guitar, but it's actually got pretty good tabs here. Okay, I can hear it pretty good now. It's a bad habit, but I'm tempted when I even though it's an individual note, just bar both, so I know I'll get the right string on one of them. It's a bad habit though. You want to get to where you're precise.
You're the only one I'm making. Partner with you and me acting foolish. I ain't giving up. Even if you let down, wish we listen a little more, wish we were less proud. But don't run away unless you're running with me. But I'll fly you to the moon if you still need space. Say the word, girl, we'll leave this place. You don't need somebody else, you just need some time. You don't want nobody else, You know that you're mine. And true love never dies, you know. It only grows in time. We'll find another way, we gon' find a way, baby. Say you'll change, but you haven't yet. You say the same, but I haven't yet. I'll do it over and over again. Say the word, and we'll leave this place. You don't want nobody else. You just need, you know that you're more. Maybe the chords, I can't really hear it. I thought I knew this one better than I apparently do. You don't want nobody else. You just need some time. You don't want nobody else. You know that you're mine. Fly to the moon if you still need space. Space. Say the word, say the word. I think I need to hear it once. Do do do. Sitting in my closet when you moved in. Still need space. Say the word, and we'll leave this place. On to try. I can't get the timing of it, and it's on my fingers here. So there's an extra note when I'm. Da 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 da. Only grows into. But there's an extra note there, and I feel like there might. but I'll fly you to the moon if you still need space. All right, we'll try it. There's an extra one there. Hey, you're the only one I make moves with. Skeletons in my closet when you moved in. Fighting with you got me out here acting foolish. Big old crib, I got room for improvement. I ain't giving up even if you're let down. Wish we listened a little more, we were less proud. But tell me what you wanted from me. Don't run away unless you're running with me. Oh yeah. Hey, I'll fly you to the moon if you still need space. Say the word, and we'll leave this place. Hey, you don't need somebody else. You just need some time. And you don't want nobody else. You know that you're mine. True love never dies, you know. It only grows in time. But when you're down to start again, I'll be down to try. We gon' be okay. Find another way, but look. Hey, you say you would change, but you haven't yet. I said the same out of habit yet. Even though that change hasn't happened yet, I would do it all again and again. You're too straight like a bottle of wax. You say you'll change, but you haven't yet. I said the same out of habit yet. Tell me what you wanted from me. Don't run away unless you're running with me. Oh. All right, my chess army. I got a few that have joined lately. Jeremiah texted me. He made it to the St. Louis Chess Club for a visit. We were going to meet up, and then I think he missed the. It was on the Illinois side, so I guess he was going to take a train. But we didn't connect that weekend, and he went without me, which hurt my feelings. But I guess he got a tour from somebody. So Jeremiah's grinding, asking what he needs to do. He bought an opening book, I'm assuming from the club. Maybe he ordered it online. I don't know if he texted me back. I asked him what his goals were. But he deleted his chess.com. Big J. No, come back. Big J deleted his chess.com. Okay. Yeah, he bought a modern chess openings book when he visited the club. Looking at the basics like the Italian. I enjoy playing the London as Levy Rossman recommends to lazy beginners and the Vienna for not so lazy. I like some more options, but that'd be more complex than overburdening. So who are you going to play, man, if you're not playing online? And you're not playing at the club? I don't know. But
I mean, how I've been playing, especially in the faster time controls, that's how you'd want to play, unless you're trying to beat like decent club players who don't just survive on tactics. Initiate pawn breaks a little bit too early. It's a bad example because I just killed you. You beat yourself from the get-go. But initiate pawn breaks a little too early. That's the big thing in the opening. Against not very good players, at least. Because if you initiate the pawn break early, the right thing is often to decline it or to close it down. But a lot of times, amateurs, especially online, will just take it. So initiate the pawn breaks too early. That does two things, at least two things, at least two benefits. It keeps the opponent from initiating the pawn break, which eliminates you having to make a decision that could make or break the game early. Force the opponent to make a decision. And you won't have to make a decision / mess it up. So I would initiate pawn breaks a little too early. That's going to cost some time. And force the opponent to make a decision. And a pin relieved is always more valuable than a pin acquired or maintained. It's two pretty big ones. That's not true in chess. Even at my level over the board, I'm not saying to do that. I'm saying that's how you'd want to win online chess games. But there's a lot of ways to get a pretty good online rating without being any good at chess. Just look at my speed games. Know what you're good at. I mean, if there's an end game that you know it's going to be complicated, maybe it's bishop and rook versus rook and rook, but you have some extra pawns. You know it's even, but it's not good for you, not comfortable. You got to learn to play it, but I would recommend anticipating when that end game might occur and then maybe being a little bit faster in the middle game so you can have time to think in the end game. But if it's an end game you're more comfortable with, you can play it fast. And yeah, you might be okay to spend some more time in the middle game to get an edge. But there's a lot of ways to get decent online numbers without being any good. Look at me. I'm more than what most would consider good online, and I'm just bullshitting. See, pin relief, always. And it's even more important, even more crucial for beginners, because, I mean, not only does it take little risk, you're going to get your pawns doubled early, but then you're going to see more games go longer. So even if you lose later and the game goes longer, you get to learn from it. Moves like that would be terrible, and I'm not going to make it at this level. But you do something different, which is open a file. There's a lot. It's more about being different, making good enough moves. You know, knowing when a move is actually bad versus just not the best move, so you can keep them on their toes. Because I mean, I really think until about 2200, I've said it many times, and it's probably not the nicest thing to say, but until 2200 online and or 1800 over the board, you're really just no good at chess. You're no good. And another annoying move in online chess is that F pawn push. It grabs a lot of space. If you think about when can I push that, a lot of times, you know, you'll also be thinking about removing pins because you can't do it until that pin's removed. But it grabs a lot of space. And a lot of times at the beginner levels, I think people lose in suffocation. They get suffocated and they're not beat, but they panic or they don't know how to defend it well. All these pieces start coming. So even if you push a pawn, it's unlikely until like around probably 1800 that they're going to know how to really attack well. So as long as you have some space to work with and maneuver your pieces and run your king, then you'll be fine. Just don't get suffocated. And I wouldn't recommend pushing two pawns very frequently in front of the king, though. But one gives it a left. And a lot of times grabbing space, even if you've made some weaknesses, they're not going to be good enough to punish it. Okay. Well, I was listening to a podcast. I think it was Perpetual Chess with Jules. Jules was on. They seem to be trying to promote chess. I don't know what their goal is exactly, but the host was about a 1,500 player on chess.com, if I remember right. And he was joking when he doesn't know what to do in the open, just move a rook to e1, which is not bad advice at all. And Jules, if I remember right, said, yeah, that can work. But to make that a little more complicated. There's strategy, there's good players strategizing, there's what I call strategy light. Strategy light means I don't really see what's about to happen. I don't really know, but I'm anticipating something decent could happen, and there could be action on this file, or I want there to be action on this file. So I'm moving a rook, open or semi-open files. So you don't really know what you're doing. You're not really planning for anything, but there's a little bit of strategy in the sense your rook might be able to serve some purpose. You just don't know what. Better players would have a good idea of what purpose their rook or piece that was moved might serve in the future. And then if the opponent does something different, of course, you might have to readjust. But just moving rooks on a file that might become open or semi-open, or you would like it to be, is not a bad plan. This is what I call doing a lot of work in the background, which is, again, not a very effective way to play chess, but it can be effective online because good players will smother you if you keep moving backwards or not, at least not forward. They'll smother you. Your pieces will never come to life. But until you meet good players, work in the background with potential to become active again. Like, at least you're not losing pieces. You're not creating weaknesses that you can't fix. And you're moving things around so the opponent doesn't really know where the position will end up or how it will end up. Well, there's some advantages. So like here in speed chess, something like that is pretty annoying if it's done quick to players that, again, aren't very skilled. I guarantee the robot will say that's an and move. It will like the move okay. So I can have a pawn in the center, which is great. I guess either way that would be kind of true, right? No. So what I want is, yeah, I want that pawn to be lonely. So that pawn's lonely and that pawn's lonely. And now I'm thinking, and again, I'm not saying my thought processes are right, but I want that knight to stay there for a little bit. I wouldn't mind it. So this should be a nice tactic. So here, then here. Then I'm free from danger, right? So here you have to kind of take, because if you take here, I'm taking again. That should be fine. And of course, if you come here to check, I'm bringing it back and you just lost the game. So let's do that. It's got to be right. Should give it a pawn, right? Yeah. So now I'm here. Yeah. I think it's anywhere near getting anything trapped. Of course, you want to look at that, but I'm real on time because I'm talking. So that's got to be acceptable, right? And not only am I up two, I'm in the middle. Your major pieces are all back, which is, I guess, it's not that bad. It's not so bad that your major pieces are back in my perspective as it is that your minor pieces are shit. Okay, that buys me time. Midnight Night is beautiful, isn't it? And now most likely I'm going to be here. You have to use a move to move that bishop. I'm going to get that pawn. So now you okay? So you're going to try to sack that. That's fine. I don't care. Now what I can do is here if I wanted. That's a good move. Yeah. You're going to try to dislodge that knight, supporting the rook. And now you need to be smart with your bishop. I would make a bishop move now, or I would play here. That's fine, I guess. That's what you do. Get in time trouble. Ah, shit. No, because it covers it. Crap. Thank you. See, these people are so brutal. I mean, fucking do your puzzles. Low on time here. Ah, shit. I can't run this way, can I? I messed this up because I was talking. Damn it. That's why I'm not built to be a streamer. I'm just slaughtering this idiot. I mess myself up. On time, just run my mouth trying to help and be a good streamer. I was gonna kill you. All right, I'm gonna stop for the night. Got my bullet back to a respectable rating. I got to switch out of bullet mode. I'm telling you, when I play a lot of one-time control, it's hard for me to get going on another one. But as you can see, I'm just gonna beat these people most of the time. You still want that check. See, because moves like that I know are fine, I've kind of got to make them because I get low on time while I'm talking. And either trying to be funny or trying to teach. Another move I got to make quick moves now. But yeah, but here you can tell these people suck because you got to go here, and I called it out as soon as it happened. And now if I take the queen, it's not hanging because I didn't have time to calculate. You just save the knight another piece. Just a terrible player. Yeah, can't do that. All right. I got my bullet rating up, had a little bit of fun, and I will be back on at some point. I don't know when.